Good to see you again. What's going
Yeah,
on?
pleasure. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. That's all right. You're looking well, dude.
Thank you. As are you.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, man. So it's 11 o'clock there at night, right?
Seven. It's 7:40 because
Is it?
I'm on the West
Oh,
Coast.
okay. I got a little confused. See, it's middle of the day here, but man, it's as I said, it's good to see you again. Of course, your new album, The End, is out on October 24, and it's such a great record, man. I think this is your best.
Thank you very much. I would agree. Maybe it's recency bias, but I'm certainly very proud of it.
You should be, dude. It goes hard, and the thing I love about is there's a mix of the catchy hooks and melodies and stuff like that, but there's also the technical riffs and stuff like mixed in as well, which it sort of touches on your influences, I guess. Where does the complex side come in? The technical side.
I
Is
don't know.
it?
I think I strive with Mammoth to sort of create this sort of duality because I know that the average listener, and I'm not dogging on them in any way, but the average listener tends to just focus on the vocals and the melody,
Mm-hmm.
maybe guitar solo. But being a musician, since I was, 9, I just have an appreciation for every part and the fact that I'm also playing everything. So I like to create this sort of duality where there can be these catchy melodies and stuff that you can latch onto. But for the musicians, there are those moments where you can kind of geek on a fun guitar solo or a cool drum fill or a bass riff or something. So it's that's definitely what I try to do at least. I don't know if it's successful in every song, but it's something I try to do as like a main mission statement with Mammoth for sure.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. You said you're not dogging anyone, but no one else is doing that. You know what I mean? It's like they're scared to go into the technical side. There's guys out there in sort of mainstream rock that can play like that, but I guess they're like, oh, it won't resonate or something. But you're proving everybody wrong by doing that, which is
Ah,
cool.
thank you, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, I know, you're into bands like Intervals and Meshuggah.
Oh
So
yeah,
I enjoy hearing those little sprinkles and stuff in there.
for
You know,
sure.
are they still, do you still draw from, say, the heavier side of things like Meshuggah and stuff as well?
Definitely. I think, definitely like I think probably the two biggest influences for just what Mammoth is would probably have to be like Foo Fighters and Nine Inch Nails, something that
Mm.
where it's like there's that central figure who sort of is sort of the core of what the band is. But yeah, I mean, from intervals to Meshuggah to Tool to Animals as Leaders, I really have an appreciation for that, and I think there are bits and pieces in the music where it kind of comes out. It's never really an intentional
Mm.
sort of thing. It just kind of happens. But I think there's some drum fills or a guitar solo part that might pop in for a sec. That's pretty similar.
I love it. I love it. I'm all about it, man. I'm all about it. But of course, the end feels like a very heavy title considering what's going on in the world right now. You know,
Totally.
is it? I was trying to think. Is it a personal thing, or is it a reflection on the world, or both, or
I think it can be a bit of everything. I think the end can have many different meanings, and I think that's what I was finding when writing the lyrics, that I was kind of attacking what the end could mean in many, many
Mm,
different ways throughout all the different songs. And so while it seemed like an evolution from a songwriting standpoint in comparison to the other records, it was also just sort of a new phase for the band. We dropped the WVH because we got the copyright for just straight Mammoth.
nice.
It's the first titled record. It's not Mammoth 3. So I think The End was a fitting title. It's sort of the end of the old and the beginning of the new, so to speak.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And of course, your videos are always fun and creative. You recently worked with Robert Rodriguez on the end video, which is incredible.
Crazy.
Um, you know, it's got all those awesome cameos. But how did the collaboration come about with him? Do you know him?
Yeah, we had met a few years back. He came to a show, and I was completely flabbergasted to find out that he was a fan. And we just we kept in touch for a couple of years. And anytime he was in town, he'd visit me, and anytime I was near him, same thing. And when I had, so in the back of my head, I was always like, well, From Dusk Till Dawn is one of my favorite movies of his, and if he ever wanted to do a video, the off chance he would, it'd be fun to do sort of like an homage to that. And when The End, the song seemed like it was going to be the single, I sent it over and I'd be like, hey man, would you be at all, it's totally cool if you're not, but would you be at all interested in doing this? And he was super stoked about it. He loved the song and he loved the idea. And I think he came over like a week later and he had written out a whole script, like the amount of talent, the Robert Rodriguez level talent being used for a silly music video was so funny. He had blocked out a whole script with everything and it was just it was incredible. And he called Danny Trejo, he called Greg Nicotero, and it just we had two crazy 12-hour days of shooting. That was a lot of work, but it was just so much fun, man. I can't believe we actually did it.
Are you going to do another one? Do you reckon you'll team up with him again?
I think we, at least when it comes to us being a new band, I think we only have enough in the budget for maybe one per record.
Yeah.
Uh, but I think maybe the next album, I think it'd be fun if we could do, if he's down. I mean, I'll have to ask him, but if he wants to do like a video with us every record, that would be a lot of fun.
Because he's a muso too, right?
Oh yeah, he can play guitar. He's a great guitar player, and he's got a love and respect for the craft. That's what he initially,
Mm.
he latched onto the idea of me playing everything and writing everything because he edits his own movies. He does the soundtrack for a bunch of them. So it's like he felt a kinship in that. And so I really appreciated that because I'm such a huge fan of everything he does.
Did you have a jam? Have you guys
We have
jammed?
not we have yet to jam, but I know that that'll be in the pipeline at some point for sure.
That'd be so sick. Because yeah, that
Yeah.
movie is also one of my favorite movies. You
Oh yeah,
know,
I love
Selma Hayek in that movie is
iconic.
that's why, yeah, yeah. Our live rig with all our in ears, we call it
Oh yeah.
Selma because we all love Selma. So,
That's great.
but of course, with the videos, you also bring a lot of humor to it as well. Like the I really want a video. That feels like that's a middle finger to a lot of people out there on the internet who,
Sure.
they're just. Is that right? Was that the purpose of it? You just wanted to have a
I
little bit of
think the,
fun.
the core of that song is sort of dealing with the idea of finally reaching this point of not caring what people think, because no matter what you do, somebody will have an issue with it.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, if you go on Instagram right now and find an account for a cat, there's people in the comments section going, "Don't you ever do this with a cat? You are hurting it." Like, just everybody's an expert and everybody's just so angry at fucking everything
Yes.
that you're gonna piss somebody else off no matter what you do. So you should just try to be yourself and enjoy it,
Just keep
and
rolling on.
maybe
Yeah.
poke a little fun at him at the same time.
Yes. Yes. I think you called one of my favorite things. I think you called someone a potato once or something online in a
Oh,
response.
I call him a grape. I
A
call him a
grape.
grape.
That was right. So
That weirdly blew up. I don't. I
I
was
know.
just I don't know why, and then all of a sudden people were just they really liked that. So
I want it on a shirt. I want it on merch. I want it on.
yeah,
I think it's the greatest thing in the world.
I'm
But
surprised we did do a grape colored album, but we never did a grape shirt. Maybe we should do a grape shirt.
there you go. Yeah, and that's with the middle finger. So I
Yeah.
really want. Yeah, yeah. I really want to fuck with you. Yeah, yeah. That'd be. There you go. But of course, we're talking about heavy side before. Do you see yourself doing maybe a heavier side project in the future? Have you got a heavy project that you want to do or jam?
Maybe I know. If it was something like that, I would probably want to just play drums or something.
Mm,
Just be able to focus on one thing. But yeah, I mean, who knows? I think when it comes to where I am now, I feel like I haven't proven myself enough as my own sort of musician yet. So I think that's why I'm still sort of drilling with Mammoth and just enjoying that. But I could definitely see myself down the line being like, hey, let's take a break and do something crazy. So who knows? I know whenever my guitar player who plays with us live, John, he'll usually have his laptop on tour, and we were making these random like Meshuggah-y demos just for fun to fill the time,
man.
like trying to what it was like we were trying to make like these genty rhythms where we were like counting numbers out, random stuff that was just fun.
That's right. And you're all sitting on the bus going,
Yeah, pretty much.
Doing the man.
Yeah.
Man, I'd pay to see that. I'd pay to see that. But
So good.
of course, I mean, is there anyone else that you'd love to collaborate with Mammoth? Of course, musically, is there anyone out there that you could see yourself jamming with on future
I mean,
records?
recently, after doing the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing for Ozzy, uh,
Mm,
I hit it off with Maynard, which is kind of crazy because he's one of my favorite singers of all time. Tool is a very important band to me.
yeah.
So if I had the opportunity to work with Maynard, I think that would be really fucking cool. I would be into that if he was into
Man, just call him up. Man, that would be amazing. You could
it.
do it. You could do it. You could do it.
Also, there's another part of me too that Ilan Rubin is the drummer for the Foo Fighters now. And Dave Grohl can play everything. Ilan has his own band where he plays everything. So I thought it'd be a fun idea if the three of us did something and played a different thing on every song, because they can play everything. That'd be a fun idea if
Oh
they were in.
man, that'd be unreal. That'd be unreal. And of course, we're still waiting to see you down here in Australia, man. Like, like I keep checking every day. I'll wake up and I'll check my phone. I'll go, oh, and I'll just go back to bed. My wife's like, "What's
Oh,
the
I
matter?"
know,
I said,
man.
"He's not coming."
You have no idea how badly I want to get out there. I think, being a relatively new, sort of a baby band, it's definitely you have to find the right opportunity to get over there.
Mm.
And we're doing everything we can. Hopefully we get there this time around. I have such a high respect for the music. I mean, Karnivool is my favorite band of all time.
What?
Sound Awake is probably my favorite record like ever. And the fact that we're getting new Karnivool and new COG in 2025 is like unbelievable. you know. So I really loved the because I know COG never did a record, but they put out those three songs a
Mm.
couple of years ago, and that
Yeah.
song, The Middle, might be one of my favorite songs of theirs, like ever. But that new song they just put out was amazing. So it's like I don't know. I think I just love that. I love the music coming out of Australia so much that I want to get over there. It's been so long. I was there for Van Halen for that one show in
Yes.
like, what 2012, I think, which is crazy. That was so long ago.
Oh no, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, no, with so just know that even though we haven't been there, I so desperately want to be there, and it's going to happen eventually.
Man, that'd be sick. I with Carnival and COG
Dude, that would be
would
ridiculous.
be man, because it's funny to us when people from overseas talk about our bands and our music, because to us it's like, oh, they're just guys down the road. Because COG
Yeah.
are like just Northern Rivers, man. Like
Yeah.
I played a show in their hometown on the weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, ah, oh, it's those guys. So that is awesome. That
No,
is
Carnival,
really cool.
they are the fucking best, man. They're so awesome.
Oh man, that's awesome to hear. But of course, what else is coming up for you, dude? I mean, you touring and
Yeah, we've got the record. We've got a headline tour out here. It's our second headline tour ever, which is exciting. And then it's the beginning of the record cycle, or the touring cycle. So for the next 12 months, we're just going to do everything we can to go everywhere we go and see where that takes us.
oh man, that'd be unreal. And when you do come down, I'll be there at the show whenever that is,
Absolutely.
and if you want to have a jam on some Meshuggah or anything like
Do
that,
it.
we'll bring the stuff and
Let's do it.
we'll
Hell yeah.
do some brother. Man, once again, congratulations on the end. It's such a fucking great record.
Thank you
And
very much.
mate, take care of yourself towards the end of the year, and
Yeah,
we'll
you
see
got
you
it.
soon.
Absolutely. See you soon.
Thank
Thank you
you,
so much.
brother. Take care.
Take care.